Hello, and welcome to this week's Coronation Street spoilers. Week commencing the 23rd of October 2023. Having placed Michael's £1,000 on a horse, Ed watches the race on tenterhooks. When the horse wins, Ed punches the air in delight. Arriving home, he stuffs the cash in a bag in the hallway to hide it from Dee Dee and Michael. Unaware of its contents, Michael grabs the bag as he heads out to Underworld to try and get his job back. But he is stunned when D.S. Swain arrives and wants to interview him about the cash Steven stole. Having answered D.S. Swain's questions, Michael opens his bag and is baffled to find a huge wad of cash. D.S. Swain clocks the money and demands to know where it came from. Ed is horrified to see Michael being taken away in a police car under suspicion of working with Steven to defraud Underworld. Will Ed come clean? Meanwhile, Lauren answers her phone and assures the caller she's got their money and she'll deliver it later. She tells an angry Ryan that she is having a bad time and has to get the money. A furious Daisy comes into the cafe and spells out to Lauren that she won't be blackmailed by a worthless brat such as her and she won't be getting another penny. What will Lauren's next move be? Elsewhere, Sam encourages Nick and Leanne to throw a Halloween party at the bistro and insists that it's what his mum would have wanted and he'd like to invite Hope. Over a milkshake in the cafe, Sam invites Hope to accompany him to the bistro Halloween party and suggests they have a fresh start. When Hope agrees, Sam's thrilled. Ed becomes agitated, with Ronnie questioning him about the mate who lent him money. Ronnie suspects he's been gambling for longer than he's letting on. Ronnie confronts Ed and demands he tell him the truth. Ed admits he had a win on the horses but swears that he's done with gambling and it won't happen again. Joel is uneasy when Dee Dee confides how Ed used to have a gambling problem. It almost split the family up, but it's all in the past. Meanwhile, in the bistro, Daisy's annoyed to clock a customer staring at Ryan's scars. When Ryan calmly explains that he was the victim of an acid attack, Daisy is full of admiration for him. As Daisy praises Ryan for the way he's coped with his injuries and Ryan admits he couldn't have done it without her, it's clear they still have feelings for each other. Later, when Ryan admits that he's in love with Daisy and reckons she feels the same, Debbie advises him to steer well clear as he'll end up getting hurt. Elsewhere, RD apologizes to Asher for their row. Sensing that he's unhappy, Asher suggests they meet up in Speed Dial later. In Speed Dial, RD tells Asher how miserable Courtney is living in a pokey flat and how she deserves better. Asher has an idea. Asher and RD set about redecorating the precinct flat. RD persuades a reluctant Courtney to accompany him to the Freshco recruitment day, pointing out that with 2 lots of wages coming in, they could live somewhere better. As they get ready to leave, Courtney tells RD she feels sick and he'll have to go it alone. Meanwhile, in the cafe, Daniel tells Daisy that he plans to take Bertie to visit Sinead's grave later as it's 4 years since her death. Daisy squeezes his hand supportively. Daniel suggests to Daisy he'll sell his mum's house and buy Elaine's flat in Red Bank. When Daisy suggests they delay moving until she's got a proper job, Daniel's disappointed. Elsewhere, Ed and Ronnie meet up with the potential investor in the bistro. The investor is impressed with Ronnie's sales spiel and agrees to go ahead. Ronnie orders champagne all round. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss next week's Coronation Street spoilers.